What? Mom. 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 Hey, I can have this. Can I have this? For breakfast. It's a food group. It's got caramel. That's a food. Oh, come on. All my friends are drinking pop for breakfast. I'm almost 17. Fine. I'm gonna eat more sugar. That's a good idea. Look, waffles. I love sugar. I love being 16. This is so good. Carl's coming over to eat sugar. This is good. Oh, who am I kidding? This is terrible. Ugh. How can you eat this stuff for breakfast? Okay, stop. I have to wash down the diabetes. Hold on. With tea, because I'm old. Okay, can I have my hat? Yes, thank you. You take that one. Hello! Oh my god! Welcome to Hey I Can't Sleep with me, Zen Daddy. Let me just fix my mustachio. I grew it overnight. So today's episode is going to be about a shout out. A shout out to queer youth. Yay! I just wanted to say how effing freaking amazing you all are. Yes, you right there, for surviving and thriving and hanging in there, even though sometimes, let's face it, almost all the time, it's really hard to be out and gay or queer or trans or whatever. You know what? Not everyone understands what we face. I came out at 17, so I get it. In like 1990 something. Yes, it was different, but probably not that much different. It's still hard to be yourself. I mean, it's hard enough to be a teen and not be queer and be cisgender and born in the right body and have to experience sex and drugs and alcohol and dating and all the things that we tell our parents we're not doing. But now throw a monkey wrench in there and be a homo. Right? It makes it complicated. And I use homo as an umbrella term from my generation of old people, old fogies, as a way to say, it's a good thing for me to say it like that. It's like a family term. So if it offends people, I don't mean it in a bad way. Because language can be that way, right? Some people are cool, some people aren't. So yeah, keep fighting the good fight. Because as we know, everyone in high school is always super supportive and there's no such thing as bullying. Right? We all know that.
No. Didn't anybody tell you? You're supposed to wear a costume.
Shut up. I need to talk to you. You know that girl Katie?
Yeah, she's cool. I invited her tonight.
Well, be careful because she has a huge crush on you.
Really? How do you know?
Because she told me. She tells everybody. It's kind of cute, actually. She's like a little girl. She writes all over her notebook, Mrs. Erin Samuels.
Like I said, we're one big melting pot of love in high school, right? No, it's hard. It's gonna feel hard right now, but I promise it's gonna change. Because as you get older, you're gonna get more confident. And you're gonna be able to find more people like yourself. It will be different. There was a time when I thought I was never gonna make it. That I was gonna constantly be a social pariah. But you know what? Eventually I found my tribe. I found other people that were like me. And I stuck to them like glue. And eventually I started to have a little more confidence. You know? If you're a trans kid, it's hard right now. You're in a body that doesn't feel like your own. You know, you might be experimenting with hormones. You might be experimenting with different pronouns. Maybe you're binding your breasts. Maybe you're tucking. You know, maybe you're growing your hair out. Maybe, you know, you're finally starting to use a washroom that feels more assigned to who you are. And these kinds of things can put us in dangerous and scary situations. You know, whether that's socially, physically, spiritually. So it's important to have support, a soft place to land, somewhere to bounce when things go down. Have a plan. Make sure that you have, you know, it's safety in numbers. If there's one thing that I regret is not planning ahead sometimes when I was a little more visibly queer. What does that mean? It means that people could look at me and say, hey, that's a trans person, or hey, that's a homo, or hey, that's a lesbian, whatever. Because not all of us pass as mainstream, cisgender, heteronormative people. Nor do we want to. We should just be able to be who we are, and it shouldn't matter. But guess what? Unfortunately, the world isn't ready for that yet. So, plan ahead. If you're a parent of a queer teen, make sure you do safety planning. That doesn't mean project all of your fears on your child. It means make sure that they know they can call you, or that you can connect to them. Make sure that if they're going to be somewhere, they have safe people around them. Because gay bashing happens, discrimination happens. I'm a victim of both. But those incidents happened because I was alone. And when you're alone, you're more often targeted. So remember that. Most people who act out are going to be looking for people who are vulnerable. So try to project confidence. And if something does happen, deal with it. Don't bury it. Find support. Find a counselor. Go to the hospital. Reach out here on Hey I Can't Sleep. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I'm definitely somewhere you can go to find support. Write me. I'll do my best to point you in the right direction. I'll do my best to help you to the best of my ability. And if you don't feel like you fit in, that's okay. Because you know what? One of the beautiful things about being queer is not fitting in. Stepping outside the box. Stepping outside the norm. Because you're actually more advanced. Because like I said, you have all these opportunities to see things differently. Things aren't just handed to you. You have to work a little harder. So have compassion for that. And have wonderment for that. For the fact that you're going to be carving your own path. And that's really cool. And even though it's hard, it's really cool. Because you're an individual. Right? You're not being pigeonholed and put into a box. You're smashing the box. You're releasing the pigeon? I don't know. So remember that. And lots of self-care. Because it is going to be a little harder sometimes to be you. Especially if you're living in a small town. Especially in Niagara. And especially if you're going to a Catholic school. For those of you surviving as a queer youth in a Catholic school, good on you. Hopefully things are changing a little bit. Because I can't imagine. But know, like I said, that you're freaking awesome. I hope this video has been helpful. I will make a transgender teen video series, as well as a queer teen video series, and hopefully I can reach into the community with you little rugrats and have some of you talk on the show. So until then, check out Hey I Can't Sleep, subscribe, tell your friends. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and sleep on it. Because it will be better in the morning. I promise, things will change. Take care, little insomniacs. Goodbye. Keep me rolling with my homies. Hey, I can't sleep.